Hey, how you doing, everybody? As always, this is JD Lewis with Untamed Conversations, coming at you with a little, 15, 20-minute episode today. Nothing crazy. I really want to talk about just, regret and certain things of that nature. There's a part of me that, making job switches and starting a new career, and I kind of regret it. I don't want to, I take that back. I don't want to say I regret it. I think, I'm just nervous. It's been a couple weeks and it's definitely different. Not something I'm used to, which is fine. I mean, I know that things are going to get better, but I think I'm just nervous. I'm scared. To go out there and start something new. I think it was needed because I believe at my old company, my old position, I was only valued for certain parts of my job. Other things I was just looked at as, you're supposed to do this, you need to do this, and being severely overworked and underpaid was a big thing that not everybody, appreciated, and I was one of them. So I made that jump. I am happy at my new job, that I will admit, but like I said, there's a little bit of regret because I'm scared, I'm nervous. This is all new. I have a family to take care of. God forbid, let's say, I don't do this correctly. I don't know what I'm doing, this and that. And then it turns into, having to be trained more, having to do this, having to do that. I don't want that. I want this to work out. I want this to be a great opportunity for me. I want this to be a great career. And I guess that's kind of what I'm saying when I say that, the regret part. I don't regret taking the new job. I regret that maybe I didn't come into it looking or being as happy as I thought I would be. So now I'm kind of backtracking where I want to be happy. I really want to really appreciate the job I have and the new opportunity. And I do, there's a mix of both. I get to work from home, which is cool. I mean, I get to do a lot of fun stuff at this new job, and I think it's just going to take a little bit of time. I mean, 2.5 weeks is not necessarily enough time for me to look at it and say, you know what, this isn't for me, this is for me. Because I think it is for me. I think this job is for me. I think I need to just buckle down, relax, and understand that I got this. I got this. Everything is going to be okay. I'm going to learn what I need to learn, and I got this. And, I'm going to continue to just train and learn. And, I guess this goes out to anybody else out there, too, that's like, maybe they're thinking they made a mistake. Maybe they're regretting certain situation. Regret is understandable. Regret is normal. And it's hard when you have regret. Whether it be with your life, with your job. The one thing I will say is, yes, I had regret, but I knew I deserved more. I knew I deserved more compensation. I deserved more respect. And I deserved more responsibility. And this new job, I had that. I feel like I'm very well respected. They appreciate me. I have a decent amount of responsibility, and that's huge. It's something where I think that I'm gonna do well. I'm gonna flourish. It's gonna take some time, but I know I got this. Like I said, if you're out there and you're nervous and something maybe didn't go your way, or you feel like you need to do something else, or you feel like, not even just with jobs, maybe relationships, maybe your lifestyle changes. You regret not going to the gym and you want to lose weight. You know what? Get your ass up and do it. Get up one day at a time. Get to the gym, do something. Maybe you regret your relationship. You're not happy with the person you're with, or you're not happy with maybe the decision you made to maybe you guys break up or separate. If you regret that, then try to fix it. And obviously, if you can't, so be it. I will say, when I left my job, the nervousness set in, and I thought, maybe I should go back. I had nothing but respect for them, and there's definitely a few there that I know respect me very much and really appreciate me. And they will always be appreciated in my book. And then there's others that kind of turn their back, which is fine. They're company people. They do what's best for the company, and they're not worried about making friends. They're not worried about having relationships. All they care about is making a paycheck and making sure that they look good. And that's fine. Do I sound bitter? Yeah, I do, actually. And I'm going to take this a different way because I'm not bitter at all. If it wasn't for that place and those people, maybe I wouldn't be in the situation I am in now. I am making more money for the family. I have a better opportunity for the family. I just think that it's something that I am going to do well. Again, it's going to take time. There are so many things to learn when it comes to this new position, but I think I have it. I have the will, I have the drive, I have the desire, and I think I'm going to do fine. So I would say, if you're in that situation and you feel that way and you're not really sure what's going on, you're not really sure where life is going to take you, listen, I'm 35 years old. I'm not a spring chicken anymore. I'm not an old man. I am right in the middle where this is the perfect time for me to make a change. And I did. This is the perfect time to try to take care of the family more. And I'm doing that. I think that's huge, for me. I think to be able to make that decision and really stick with it and run with it is big for me, because it's hard for me sometimes to make decisions. I just want to thank everybody that had my back, literally listened to every pros and cons I had, listened to me, maybe bitch about maybe I made the wrong decision, listen to me just complain about life, but at the end of the day, life is not that bad. Knock on wood, I'm pretty healthy. I'm trying to take care of myself, the family, and I think I got this, and I'm going to do well. Is this new position the end all be all? Who knows? I'll never know that. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Maybe in a few years, maybe, you never know. I see something and I'm like, you know what? This is more of what I like to do. Sometimes you make decisions and you think it was the wrong one. Like before I went to my previous job, before I was at my previous job, I left obviously the job before that, and I loved working there. I worked there for 9 years, and I was scared to death when I left to go to the new company, and I thought it was a mistake. I thought I messed up. I thought I did something wrong. Come to find it was a great decision at the time. I still get along with everybody. We're all very good friends. We're all very close. They're all great people. Just for me at that time, it wasn't the right decision to stay. So as my daughter gets older, which she is, she has sports on the weekend. She has this, she has that. I want to be around for that. I want to be a part of that. I want to do things with her all the time, Obviously, unless you're very wealthy or unless you have a very significant special job, you have to work your ass off during the week. It is what it is. That's what we do. We work hard during the week. We work our 8 to 5, our 8 to 10, some people doing 12 hours, some people doing 10 hours. We do that. That's just what you need to do. So for the new job I took, I sacrificed dropping Hannah off at school a couple days a week. You know what? It's going to suck, but at the same time, she understands what I'm doing is for the best of the family and to take care of her and to take care of Tara and to take care of myself. She's 9 years old, and I plan on from now until she's through high school, I'm going to be there, knock on wood, God willing. Drop her off from school, pick her up from school, do whatever we have to do to make sure she's happy. And that was another big reason I took this job, because I thought, this is going to be good. And it is, don't get me wrong. Now I'm done saying think. I know this is a good job and I know it's going to work out. I just know I need to really get my, set my head on straight and go to town and work. That 8 to 5, 9 to 5:30, whatever I do during the week, just work. You're there to work. You're there to get it done. Work. And that's it. You know what I mean? Just do the best you can. That's what we're all doing out here, man. We're doing the best we can. There's a lot going on. Life is fucking expensive. Food's expensive. Cars are expensive. Gas is fucking expensive. And I'm not blaming anybody. I don't care. All I'm saying is it's fucking expensive. We all just need to come together, get along, and figure it out. So again, anybody out there that's really stressing about decisions and what to do and what not to do, just trust your gut. Again, I sound like a little bit of a hypocrite because, like I said, I was a little nervous at first. I thought I regretted it leaving, but I don't. I was bound for bigger things, better things, and that's just what I wanted to say. I mean, that's what I'm going through right now. It's only 2.5 weeks in, so I mean, I'm learning a lot. You don't really learn that much in 2.5 weeks, but I've learned a lot. Their training is amazing. The more I stick with it, the more I really start working harder and harder. I think this is going to get better and better. And I think that I just need to, sometimes if I get nervous, I get scared, just roll with it. Just make sure that everything I'm doing is the best for the family. There's a point in your life where, yes, you want to do what you want to do. You want to be financially stable, which, knock on wood, right now Tara and I are doing well. But there's also a time where you have to grow up a little bit and realize that, life is short, yes, but maybe you're not going to always work the job you necessarily thought you loved right away. I love the car industry. I'm not necessarily, I didn't really like the car selling aspect. I like parts. I like selling parts. I like being in the parts department. That's what I flourish with. That's what I do. You never know. Maybe I'll get back to that someday. But right now, I'm doing something completely different. I'm trying something completely different. And I'm going to put myself out there and bust my fucking ass and just do the best I can to make sure that I'm doing the job right, that I'm happy, my team's happy, my boss is happy. You know, I also have some people that helped me get into this new place as a referral, and I don't want to let them down. You know, I want to do the best I can for me, my family, my coworkers, and especially that person. So like I said, this was just kind of a little, I don't want to call it a rant, but just a little, outlining of what I'm going through, the changes I've made, and how if you want to make a change, do it. Life is not always promised the next day and this and that, which I understand, and that's why I try to take care of my health as well, so I can be here as long as I can be. But I'm going to tell you, just do the best you can, work hard, save your money at times. You got to enjoy yourself. Also go on vacation, do trips, just have fun with the people that love you and the people that care. Just try to understand that, like I said, even if you're stressed right now and it seems like things aren't getting better, they will. Things will absolutely get better. You will learn to do the job. You will learn to do something else in life. You just got to have faith in yourself. You got to really respect yourself, and you got to have that no bullshit, no fucking I can't do this attitude. You know what? I am going to do it. I'm going to crush it. So like I said, anybody out there that's feeling some sort of way about this, please reach out to me. Let's talk. I'll tell you what I'm going through. I'll tell you my experiences, and we'll go from there. So thank you all for listening every single week. I appreciate all of you. The next couple weeks coming up, I'm going to have some more guests. Obviously, I'm off and on with guests, maybe a couple weeks with no guests, and I'm doing guests again. All depends on their schedule. But I want to thank every single one of you, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, for listening to Untamed Conversations. It means a lot to me. It makes me happy that I can help you. And as always, reach out if you need anything. And of course, this has been JD Lewis with Untamed Conversations. Everybody have a good one.